Hello there, you're welcome. In this video, we're going to be finding the value of x given this equation. So look at what we have on the left hand side. 2 raised to the power x is equal to x raised to the power 32. Now, as you can see, we have a mixture of number and letter on both sides of the equation. This is 2 raised to the power x. This is x raised to the power 32. Now, the question is it possible to get rid of this power of x and then bring in a number there? Then is it possible to get rid of this 32 and bring in a letter? So we are going to have x on one side and numbers on the other side. Firstly, what can we do to get rid of x and then 32 on the other side? So here's what we're going to do. If you have x and you want to get rid of x, you simply multiply by the multiplicative inverse of x. So you do times 1 over x, right? X cancels x, and then you have 1. Okay, what about to get rid of 32? The same thing, multiplied by its multiplicative inverse. So you multiply 32 by 1 over 32, and it cancels out, you have 1. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing on both sides of the equation. We're going to multiply by 32 and x. Now, you cannot just multiply x by 1 over x and multiply this by 1 over 32. That would be wrong, because whatever you do on one side of the equation, you must also do on the other side of the equation. So it means that we have to multiply both powers by the LCM of x and 32, which is 32x. So we're going to have 2 raised to the power x times 1 over 32x is equal to x raised to the power 32 times 1 over 32x. Now watch the way the letter will disappear on one side and the number will disappear on the other side. Watch this. X cancels x. You see x is gone, giving us just numbers. And 32 cancels 32. So we have just letters. Okay. So this is going to be what? 2 raised to the power 1 over 32 is equal to what? X raised to the power, what is this? 1 over x. 1 over x. Now we're almost there, but not there yet. As you can see, this is 2, this is 32. Different numbers. But this is x and this is x. So for us to simply say x is equal to a given number, because the value of x has to be consistent, which means the base here and the denominator of this fraction have to be the same for us to say x is equal to that value. So let's see what we can do to 1 over 32 so that it will be applied to 2, maybe just to increase the value of 2 and try to see how we can match the base to the denominator of the fraction. Now I'm going to rewrite 1 over 32 as 2 over 64. Of course, 2 over 64, if you divide, this is 1, this is what? 32. When you divide both of them by 2, you have 1 over 32, which is also this. So I've not really changed the value. I just changed it from 1 over 32 to 2 over 64, which is the same thing. Okay? Now, do you know that 2 over 64 can be written like this? 2 bracket 1 over 64. Of course, when you multiply 2 by 1 over 64, you get 2 over 64. Why am I doing this? Because I want to apply this 2 to the base of 2 here. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to write x raised to the power 1 over x. This is what? 2 raised to the power 2 bracket 1 over 64, like I explained earlier, is equal to x raised to the power 1 over x. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so this is going to be what? Now watch this now. 2 raised to the power 2 is what? 4. So we have 4, then we have 1 over 64. Okay, I think we are getting close to our answer. Again, it's still not the same. This is 4, this is 64. So let's repeat the same thing that we did earlier. I'm going to rewrite 1 over 64 as what? 2 over 128. Yeah, because when you divide again, you get what? 1 over 64. So let's change it to 2 over 128, okay? And this is equal to x raised to the power 1 over x. Now, like I did earlier, I will remove this numerator and I'll rewrite it like this: 2 bracket 1 over 128, okay? And this is x raised to the power 1 over x. What is 4 raised to the power 2? That is what? 16. So we have 16 raised to power 1 over 128. Oh my goodness, it's still not the same thing. I will repeat the process. Perhaps this might just be the last step to go. So 1 over 128 is equal to what? 2 over what? 256, right? Yeah, because 2 here is 1, 2 here is what? 128. So let's repeat the same process. That will be 16 raised to power 2 over 256 is equal to x raised to power 1 over x. Okay, let me just remove this. So again, this is x raised to power 2 bracket 1 over 256, and this is equal to x raised to power 1 over x. Now, what is 16 raised to power 2? It is what? 256. And then you have 1 over 256 here as well. And this is equal to x raised to power 1 over x. Can you see that the base here is the same with this 256? And if you compare, you will see that this is x. So x maps to x. And then x here again maps to what? 256. So what does that tell you? It means that the value of x is equal to 256. I hope you got value from this video. Kindly like and share this video to your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.